Welcome to weekly announcement number 5. Wow, it has been 5 weeks. So today we're going to be talking about something very, very important. Stress management. Only the fun things here in weekly announcements. So the reason we're going to talk about stress management is because we are in about a month and a half into online school. We have been doing this for 5 weeks, and so now is the time to start thinking, are we doing it sustainably? And to really emphasize this point, it's time for story time.
Story time.
This is a story that's very close and personal to me, as it happened just last week. Once upon a time,
There lived a man named Coach Green. He was bored at work, not just today, but every day of the week. His motivation lacked, he just couldn't act. He listened to music. He made a to-do list. He colored on paper, but his motivation continued to taper. Then one ordinary day, he decided to try something new. He looked at his list, and he chose one thing to do. This day he had 20 calls to make, but did not want to, so he said to himself, "One phone call is what I'll make, and I can do that. It's a piece of cake." He made his one call, and when he was through, he felt encouraged and made the next one too. Though he hadn't made 20, the phone calls he made took 3 off his list for the very next day.
what a good story that was. Now to summarize why we heard that story, I'm going to turn it over to Coach Green. Coach Green? Thanks, Coach Green. See, this is what happens when you're in quarantine too long. The reason I told that story is because I wanted to talk about motivation. Motivation is the ability to want to do something. So if you have a lot of motivation and you have a lot of assignments, you're going to get a lot of those assignments done. So if you have a lot of assignments and little motivation, take one assignment and do a little bit of it. So if you have a paper to write and you can't find the motivation to get it done, write the first sentence. I know it's hard right now, but please continue to keep trying and work on getting that motivation to get everything done. The next few weeks, we're going to be talking about stress management and what it's like to stay motivated and how we can stay motivated. And with that, it's time for the Pledge of Allegiance. If you would all please rise, put your hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I